see?
Jerry and Sheila stay rich.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, we're here with my man Jimmy.
What's going on, everybody?
Hey, and he's from California. Hey, and he's been my man for a minute. He's been with us for like the beginning of time, like basically since we started our channel.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know, so this is just
We
amazing. We
have-
finally
yeah.
get an opportunity to meet.
We do.
Man,
I started following you guys when you guys had less than 1,000 subscribers.
less than
Now
1,000
you guys are at
subscribers.
3,500.
Yes, and so he been with us, I'm telling y'all.
Mhm.
And so therefore, since we the wife, the baby, everything is going on, we got the food coming on. Yes, thank you. Hey y'all, we just got the
Muchas
food
gracias.
coming. We here in Dominican Republic, San Domingo Este, and he's here visiting. This is your how many times you been to Dominican Republic? This is second time here, and I'm telling y'all, he's getting ready to tell y'all about what made him come here, how he came here, his experience the first time and the second time, and how his progression has moved like exponentially, as well as he is also basically a homeowner now with a new project. And so I'm gonna let him go ahead and explain his whole situation, his whole journey, and I'm just gonna let him just keep talking. And if I got any other questions, we'll get at you. Go ahead, man.
Perfect. All right, hey, my name is James. This is my second time coming to the DR, but the first time I came, it was actually because I was watching Jerry and Sheila's videos. And I was like, you know what? I travel, I've been to Johannesburg, Hong Kong, Thailand, I've been a lot of different places, but watching her video, I was like, you know, I wanted something different, something more like family oriented, that type of lifestyle, right? So I've always wanted to move abroad. First time coming here, I didn't know what to expect. Jerry, he did give recommendations of when you first land, stay at a hotel, make sure the hotel's in a nice area, have security so that we don't have to worry about anything like that. And I just Ubered everywhere because the driving here can be a little bit treacherous if you're not used to it. That experience was amazing. The people here are great. I made I made friends who are Uber drivers even to this day. People at Scotiabank, and I still talk to them to this day. So I came back and I met with those same people. And for my second time, I was like, you know what? I'm actually going to make the jump. I want to go ahead and buy some real estate. So I purchased a location in the Malecon, overlooking the ocean. And it's a beautiful, beautiful project. My realtor, he did an excellent job, showed me around with the Boca Chica, Malecon. He just really took his time to explain the whole process. Helped me open up the bank account, didn't have any issues whatsoever, no issues. And just for all those people who are actually thinking about or debating if they should do it or not, it's like you don't have anything to lose. Like in this life, you're not going to leave this life alive. You know, at the end of your expiration date, you're going to just, when you're at your deathbed, you're going to have, you know, have a good life or just have many regrets. And you just want to make sure you have the best life that you could possibly have. And you know, worst case scenario, if you come here, you buy property. If it doesn't work out for you, you can always sell it, you know, and then go back to the States or wherever you're from.
Exactly.
But if it does work out and you're like, man, I'm happy I did the jump, you have nothing to lose. You just have, you know, just a lot of benefits and a lot of good memories to gain from the experience. So I would say definitely save up money, come down here and just enjoy life. You know, treat people the way you want to be treated yourself.
Let them know when your property is going to be ready.
Oh, so the way the properties work, okay. So it's a pre-construction. It's going to be ready in 2026, late 2026. So what happens is when you buy pre-constructions, for people who may feel like they don't have the money, when you buy pre-constructions, you have a reservation fee from $1,000 to maybe $5,000 down. Then you pay like 10 to 15, 20%, however that's worked out with the contractor. And then you pay increments of that for like maybe 24 months or so. So it's about maybe $2,000 a month or so. And so when you do that, by the time you get them paying it off and you get the rest financed, if you need to get it financed, your financing can bear maybe like $100,000 or something like that, which equates up to about $1,500, maybe $1,200 a month that you'd be paying for a property out here, which if you were to buy that same property in the States, the one I purchased, the equivalent would probably be like maybe 1.2 million with the view that it has, you know, so. Yeah.
Give them an example of not exact price, but around about how much it would cost them if they wanted to purchase a property in Panthini, because that's where he purchased it at. How much would it cost roundabout? Not exact.
Oh, Malecon, the Malecon.
Oh, the Malecon.
Malecon. Okay.
I'm sorry.
So over there, it'll probably be about 40K. So like from start to, not start to finish, but this
40K?
About 40K.
For an apartment?
for the apartment, because you have to put down about 20,000. So 20,000, you put down the first 1,000. Then after that, you have to put down 20%, right? So you put down 1,000 and 20% afterward. So depending on the price. But the thing is, when you start, if you get something like that's cheaper, it just depends which unit you're purchasing and what you want. See, that number could fluctuate greatly. It just really depends on what you want.
So your complete, from start to finish, your complete price is only $40,000?
From the reservation fee
From the start to the
start
end.
of contract, but then through the end you're going to pay more, so you will do maybe $2,000 a month for 20 months. And
but what's the total?
Oh, the total, it'd probably be like 130,000.
About 130,000. There we go. That's what I was wondering.
Okay.
I'm like 40,000 for one apartment in here.
Yeah.
That's kind of cheap.
It's gonna be
everybody gonna go get it.
Exactly. It'll be about 130,000, but then you have to pay an additional 130 if you finance. If you don't pay that 130.
Oh, okay.
And that's where it comes in.
That's where you get the extra.
Exactly.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Does so what's the amenities, just for example?
Okay, so when you purchase a property, especially if it's a pre-construction, it's not going to come with anything. You're going to have to buy the washer, dryer, all the other stuff. You're going to have to purchase all that. But at the same time, because it's almost 2 years until it's prepared, certain properties are almost 2 years until it's prepared, you have a lot of different, I guess you have a lot of time to actually shop around. So in that time where it's getting prepared, you're going to be flying back out to the island, looking at different locations, looking at different amenities, and you can look at different stores. And these stores have good deals. So it's not like it's the USA where you're paying like, not almost $1,000, $1,200 for a washer and dryer. Over here, it's going to be cheaper.
Gotcha.
Yep. So so you just have to take your time and pick and choose what you want and drive around and see.
What floor are you gonna be on?
16th floor.
Man, I would love to be on. I said that in my last video. 17th floor, man. I want to be up there. You say you're overlooking the water.
Overlooking the water. Yeah.
Man, hey y'all, he doing what I want to do. I'm gonna get me an apartment just like that.
Yeah.
And you said in the Malecon. So. And I know that the Malecon is like very long.
It is.
So what part of the Malecon? Because here where we live is the Malecon Este. Are you in the like Malecon, like just regular Malecon?
It's the where the
is it around the casinos?
It is. It's near that. It's near that. Yeah, and I didn't even know they had casinos down there.
Yeah, they do.
Until I saw the other day, I was driving down there. I'm like, is that a casino? I was like, I didn't know.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. So, hey, congratulations on that thing, man. Yeah. Hey, and you say you just like pretty much finalize it on this trip.
This trip, this is when I reserved it. I'll be back in 35 days to sign the finalizing paperwork.
There you go. Y'all heard him. Yeah. 30 days, he's gonna finalize everything. What was did you need like a bank account or anything?
No bank accounts necessary. So all you need to do when you come, you just bring 1,000. Well, I brought 5,500, but just in case I wasn't sure which property I wanted. But it's usually 5,000 is the max, and then 1,000 is like the minimal that you'd be paying to reserve any property. So you bring that much, and then you go ahead and reserve it, and then at that point you don't reserve the money at the bank. Your agent, if you have a good agent, they'll take you, walk you through the process, and then they'll wire it or they'll deposit it to the bank account with the country. So if the bank is Banco Popular, then they'll take that 1,000 and they'll put it into the brokerage account of whatever company is building the property, so to speak, and that reserves your spot. And then you come back, and then you'll put the 20%. You'll wire that after you do the contract signing, the main signing.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was my experience with it. Man, it's still I don't know everything. I invest in real estate in the United States, so I kind of know that really good. But out here, it was nerve-wracking initially. That first night when I was going to purchase the property, I was very anxious, just up, walking around, making sure if this is the right thing I want to do. And everything worked out perfectly. Everything worked out perfectly, man. That property is beautiful. I'm going to invite Jerry Sheila over once it's constructed. And we could do a video from there too.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Hey, and so just let them know how many properties do you own outside of Dominican Republic?
Oh, I own properties in California, Texas, Indianapolis, Oklahoma City, Mississippi. The thing was, and this is another backstory, man. It's I went through a divorce a little bit ago, about like 10 years ago, and I didn't know what I wanted to do at that point. And that was my lowest point, because I was, when you go through divorces, you kind of lose a lot. So that was at my lowest point. And what happened then was I found this real estate investment group, and I always knew I wanted to do something, to make some passive income. and I wanted to do something. So what I did was I went to this real estate investment group, and I started doing what these other millionaires were doing. And these guys were like black guys. They were multimillionaires. They were money lenders and all types of stuff. So if you ever want to be successful, you just do what you copy what you see other successful people doing, and that's what I did. And now I'm 42, and I have a nice net worth from just investing in real estate. And I'm now investing in other countries, you know. And I'm not saying that to brag in any kind of way, but I'm saying that to say that anybody can do it.
There you
know,
go.
You could do it. Anybody could do it. What it is just the time and effort you dedicate to learning something that you haven't done before, you know. So you might feel like you can't do this move. You can. You just have to sacrifice. There was a quote, I think it was my Les Brown, who said you have to sacrifice who you are now for what you're willing to become. So if you want to be successful in the future, this are making those sacrifices now. You know, cut back in costs. And if you have an expensive car that you're struggling to pay for, cut that cost out. Get a basic car, start saving money, and invest in some type of assets. Always assets over liabilities. So that's what you want to do. And it usually works out good for you.
Oh, Jimmy dropping them jewels,
Yeah,
man. I'm talking about dropping them jewels. Let them know what time it is.
That's what you do.
I call him Jimmy, you know, his name James, but boom, we cool.
That's my guy.
Hey,
that's my guy.
Yeah,
right
that's what's
here.
up. Hey, but right now we're gonna continue this conversation, and he gonna tell y'all about like how he feels about Jerry and Sheila's channel. We're gonna go ahead and let him talk about it.
Yeah, with the women in the Dominican Republic, if you just treat them the way they want to be, the way you want to be treated yourself, like don't try to be player, don't try to be like yada yada, like you're leaving the United States to come here to find something that you're not gonna find in the United States. Don't come over here and bring that same type of environment here. Don't bring that same type of energy here. Go find someone, and you don't have to be the most attractive person, man. You could literally walk up to a girl who, for all intents and purposes here, is like a 10, and she will be receptive to you if you just talk to her like an adult, like a human being, and not try to be like a little Rico Suave type guy. Just talk to her just cordially, and she'll be receptive to you. Trust me, she'll be receptive to you. I talked to some girls, and I'm like, in the States, I probably wouldn't even have a shot. But here, they are like, they're cordial, they're nice, they're kind. They'll invite you to their house for food. It's like that's how it is here. Say nothing to say. Don't come over here and mess it up though. Don't come over here and be like player, mess it up because you want to go ahead and have a piece of this, piece of that, piece of that. If you're gonna do that, just keep that nonsense over in the States. If you're gonna come here, be genuine, find somebody who wants to stay with that person and treat them with love, kindness, and respect. You know.
Go check out my man DCPRT's new YouTube channel. It's called DCPRT Paradise Club. And he used to have over 30,000 subscribers on his old channel, but he had to go ahead and create a new one. So now he's trying to get his subscribers up. Go ahead and subscribe, help my man out. Let him go ahead and get his numbers up so we can go ahead and get this thing rolling. He is a traveler. He's been to Dominican Republic, Colombia, and then some. So I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and go to his channel, tell him Jerry sent you. Let's go and get him right. All right?
Yeah, Jerry Sheila's channel, man. It's like, when I first saw the channel, it was like a connection. I don't know what it was, but it was almost like they were a family that I haven't met before, right? And I actually come down here and I meet him in person, and it's like, Jerry, he is a cool dude, you know, just down to earth, cool guy. He's like one of those guys, he'll give you a straw from his back. Like if there was a situation where, for instance, say, I don't know, I didn't have a ride back to my Airbnb, then he'd like this, he'll take me, you know, he's just like that. And the inverse, I do the same thing for him. Like if I'm here and if he ever needs anything, I'm there. Johnny on the spot, whatever he needs, I got him, you know. And that's the type of people you want to surround yourself with. Quality people. Don't surround yourself with people who are going to drag you down. If you have big dreams and ambitions, they're going to like talk you out of it. Hang around people who are going to build you up, you know, because that's who you need to be around. You need people who are going to encourage you, not beat you down because you're passing them up in certain things in life. But you know, people who are going to encourage you, you know.
Yeah. And he sent me different motivational speakers. Tell me, hey man, check this out, check this person out. Hey, this is what I use and what's allowed me to stay motivated and keep me going. So maybe if you listen to this person, hey, it'll help you out as well. And I'm telling y'all, man, this guy, he's genuine. He's coming here. He's not about that BS. He's about his business, but also number one thing that he would like to do, he's looking for a wife.
Yes.
Hey, but he don't want no you know, no drama. He don't want no woman that's not serious. He's not about all that. He's about business. And I'm telling you, as y'all can see, he's already told y'all he about that business. So hey, we appreciate you, Jim, man. Hey, man, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
He got a chance to meet me, Shayla, and Gendry, and we here at the restaurant. And we're gonna go ahead and put the your realtor, gonna put his information in the description below, just so he can get a little, you know, recognition as well. And I just want to say thank you, man. We appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no
Thanks
problem,
a lot, man. Hey,
Of
this is my
course.
guy, y'all.
Yep.
All right, we out.
You take care.
Later.